Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pretty Nikki. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for taking your time to come on back. So guys, as you can see from our title, this episode is going to be Janae's engagement, and I am super excited about this. You guys, Reggie flew all the way from Chestnut Ridge just to come. If you watched the last season, you will see that you will notice that this is Janae and her dad's house. So he flew all the way, y'all, to come and meet Janae's dad. And he's doing all of this behind her back. Okay? So if Janae knew, she would probably like freak out, like, what in the world? But Reggie is a gentleman and he just feel like if he's gonna propose, he has a baby on the way, he wants to do things the right way. And he don't want to make Janae no baby mama. He want to make her a wife. So let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Reggie is here and he knocked on the door, but it doesn't seem like I don't know where his dad is, where her father is. So let's go here. Let's go inside and let's try to find her father. It is 6:23 p.m. so they don't have much time. What Reggie's hoping for is that he can, just kind of meet the father. So let's do a friendly introduction or howdy introduction. Y'all, this should be very interesting. He's like, when he knocked on the door, her dad was like, come on in. And so he's going to like meet him. He's like, hey, and her dad is like, hey, who are you? And he's like, your daughter didn't tell you about me. And so I'm gonna let him kind of just talk about himself. Like, let's ask him how was his day. Let's be a little bit more, casual to begin with. Let's small talk and let's say ask about his day. He's like, yeah, how's your day going? He's like, my day's been pretty good. I mean, a lot of rain, but who are you again? And he's like, well, I'm Reggie. I am talking to Janae, and I am a rancher, and I just flew all the way from Chestnut Ridge to come and meet you. And her dad is like, meet me for what? Like, what business do you have here, young man? And he's like, I have dreams. I have stuff that I really, how do I put this? Like, Janae and I, we met, she came to my town to do a story on me and we just kind of hit it off. And so I really love her and I really want to propose to her. And her dad is like, propose to her. Janae didn't even tell me much about this. But you can't get enough of the stories that Moses is telling. And so I guess Moses is like, Janae's my daughter and it's just me and her. And if you're saying that, you're going to step up and be the man for her, then I'm gonna need you to prove that. And he's like, yes, sir. Yes. I got you. I mean, I just want to show your daughter the world and I want her to just be okay. She told me about how the heartbreaks that she's been through and I really just want to, be there for her. And so y'all, it seems like they had a pretty good conversation and Janae's father kind of gave him the permission to marry his daughter. And so I'm going to give him a hug because Reggie he has a couple of stops that he needs to make before he gets back home. And so I'm going to let him do that. So he's going to be like, you know what? Thank you, sir, for like just hearing me out. I know that this is strange for you to just have a stranger come on up in your house, but I'm going to take care of your daughter. You have nothing to worry about it. He's like, make sure, because that's my baby. And he's like, yeah, man, I got you. Janae is in good hands. Oh, y'all. So guys, the next stop on Reggie's list, he flew all the way to Oasis Spring and he stopped at Tiffany and Co. company. And y'all, he was like, listen, I want the best ring for Janae. And so he's here at the store and he's going to come in and just kind of greet the lady that works there. And he's going to tell her about like all the things that he wants, and he's going to shop for some jewelry. And so he's like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's you. You're that famous rodeo writer. And he's like, yeah, that's me. But I'm here on to get some, y'all, not the paparazzis. And the paparazzis then came in. They're like, so Reggie, what are you getting? What are you doing? And he's like, oh my gosh, I told him to shut this place down because I didn't want too much guests. But I'm here and I'm just trying to like just order a ring for my girl. And so y'all, he's going to look and he's like, man, I wish these prices were a little bit higher. But yeah, he's trying to shop for an engagement ring for her and he wants the best. And so, you know what? I'm going to go with the most expensive ring that they have. And oh, this is pretty. And let's do the diamond ring. Let's get a diamond ring for her. So let's do this one. And let's just pretend that this was like, let's say 10,000. Okay. So he dropped a lump sum of money on her. And so y'all, Reggie got his ring. And so now he's going to basically just head home because he does have a lot to do. He has to prepare. Tomorrow, what's on our schedule is tomorrow he has a star in his inventory that they sent, his little fame star. So he needs to go to Del Sol Valley anyway. So he's going to go there and they're going to have a little ceremony to place his little plaque on the floor. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do next. So guys, it is the next morning and Janae noticed that Reggie kind of came in. He does have a key for the house. So she's not surprised at all about that. But she really needs to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to let her go ahead and do so. She is like, I really need to go. So she's going to do that. And then she has hit her second trimester. Her third trimester should be in 3 days. So what I'm going to have her do is just kind of check herself out and look at her baby bump. She is really, really hungry. So I need her to also come and get something to eat. So I don't know if she's going to cook breakfast. I may make her just make some breakfast. Where is she going? Y'all, she hungry. She said, I'm not going to check no bump out. I am hungry. And so she is going to go grab some breadsticks that she made. And yeah, she's going to eat. And she needs to clean up. She's like, man, what is that smell out here? It smells so awful. And it does. But she's really hungry. So she has like that pregnant craving. So she's going to do that. Oh, and her back is hurting. Oh no. Oh, and she has morning sickness. So let's get her to go ahead and kind of clean up everything. She's so cute. And then the manure outside is like, ew, girl. She is like going through this whole house. She's trying to make sure everything is clean. Is she upstairs? Girl, where are you? She is cleaning everything. I know that's right. So she's done with that. And I want her to take a shower. Oh no, she gotta come clean this too, girl. Come clean this toilet. This toilet is dirty. Janae, you can't have this house looking like this now, girl. She's like, man, I gotta clean this up. Her house is dirty. And I'm gonna let her shave because y'all, I was looking at Janae's legs and arms. She needs to shave. She needs to shave her arm and she needs to shave her legs. Okay, so I'm gonna let her go ahead and do so. She is cool. That's all like spotless, girl. Got a couple more flies, but we almost there. She's like, man. So I'm gonna let her do that. So guys, Janae just finished showering and shaving, and Reggie is up now, finally. And so he's looking at her and he's like, hey babe, good morning. I'm gonna let him give her a hug and a kiss. And he's like, babe, you are glowing. And she is like, thank you. He's like, you are glowing and you just look so nice. And she's like, thank you, baby. Not her work clothes, girl. Mm-mm. Look at her bump, y'all. Look at that bump. He's like, Janae, I love you so much, girl. And she's like, I know, baby. And she's like, I didn't even hear you come in last night. Like, I had no idea. And so she's like, man, our baby is almost like big. We are in our second trimester. And he's like, I know. He's like, I got you something that I really want us to try. And it's listening to the baby bump. So let's go ahead and try that. Not him changing his clothes. So I'm going to have Janae play music for her baby. And Reggie is going to sit here. Oh, y'all. This is so cute. Come on, Reggie, sit down. Oh, y'all, this is such a cute little interaction. She's like, listen to the music, baby. And the baby is listening. And he's like, man, I just feel like such a proud dad in this moment. And she's like, yeah, I wish you could feel it. The baby is kicking. He's kicking around so much. And he's like, yeah, I'm just so excited, babe. And so they're doing that. And let's see if she got a bluff from that. Joyful anticipation from Bump. Janae stood before the mirror, studying the changes that has taken place in her body since the start of her pregnancy. She carefully examined the size of her belly, the curve of her hips. Oh my gosh! And the subtle changes in her skin and complexion. Journey that lay ahead is going to be challenging, but Janae knows that her body is capable of incredible things and that her love for her baby will guide her through the changes and triumph in parenthood. Y'all, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. But anyway, enough of that, Janae. Reggie is basically gonna talk to her and just be like, hey, we need to kind of prepare because today is my award ceremony and I want you to kind of go and take some pictures. And she's like, pictures? And he's like, yeah, I got some stuff lined up for us today. He's like, yeah, I booked a photo studio for you to take some maternity pictures because you're so beautiful. And from there, they're going to do your makeup and then you're going to come over to where I'm going to be placing my little star on the floor and my fame star. And she is like, wow, this is a lot, babe. This is a lot. He's like, yeah, anything for you. And so, y'all, we're going to go ahead and head to the photo studio and get her pictures done. And she's like, babe, ooh, this baby, my back. He's like, baby, I got you. Let's go ahead and go, okay? Guys, we made it to the studio and y'all, Reggie hooked Janae up with one of the best photographer in Del Sol Valley. And she was like, baby, this is nice. Like, you did really, really well. And he's like, I know, right? And so, y'all, the photographer that we have, I don't know why her face looked like this, is one of Janae's old friends. And her name is Jenna. And so Jenna is going to be doing Janae's hair and her photography and her pictures. And so she's like, yeah, girl, can you just come sit in my chair and I'll start your hair? And in the meantime, I'm gonna have um what's his name? I'm gonna have Reggie come over and he is going to order himself a coffee. And so we're gonna start on Janae's hair. And she's like, girl, I got you. What you been using in your hair? That baby been growing your hair, huh? And she's like, I know, right? Like, you noticed that? Why is she glowing like that? Anyways, so she is going to like try a couple of styles on Janae. And she's like, girl, I got you. Like, I got you. When I'm done, you're gonna look so good. So don't even worry about it. And she's like, I don't think this is the style that I want. Like, this is okay. Can we try something else? She's like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. And she's like, okay, I got you. Let me see what else I can do. And so she's gonna work on Janae. And like I said, and Reggie's over here and he's just kind of trying to set all his final plans in order. And did the coffee person show up yet? Yes, they did. So he's going to come over and he is going to order himself a coffee for here. And he is going to have a latte. So I'm going to let him do that. And Janae is still over here and she is still working on her. And so, yeah, she is about to change her hair again. And so, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump into Janae's final look. So, guys, this is Janae's first look. Y'all, it's giving like the 90s. Like, y'all, she looks so cute. And look at her little tummy. Like, she looks so pretty. And so, we're going to start. She's like, are you ready? And we're going to start to take some photos. And so let's go ahead and start. And so y'all, this is her first picture. She doesn't look pregnant right now, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. She's like, yes, girl, work these camera angles. And she was like, I got this. And so Janae is going to do her next pose. She's like, girl, oh, okay. She's like, girl, you look good. And so we're going to take some more pictures. Uh-oh. She is like, girl, work it for the camera. Like, work it. She's like, am I doing good? And she's like, yeah, let me get a full body picture. She's like, girl, you don't even look pregnant right now. Like, you look so good. And she's like, thank you. Like, thanks. And she's like, I am. She's like, yeah, girl, you know you look good. Yo, look at Janae. Oh my gosh. She looks stunning. Okay, let's change it a little bit. Let's do a little black and white. Oh, yes, girl, yes. 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 So guys, Reggie changed into his outfit and y'all, this is what he's wearing. This is the most regular I've ever seen Reggie. You know he never looked like this, y'all. And look at her bump from the side. She looks so pretty. Like, oh my gosh. These pictures are going to be so beautiful. Like, I just cannot wait to see like what they're going to look like. So this is their second pose. I want to do it in also like a dim color. And y'all, it came out so cute. Like they look so cute. And so that's pose number one with her and Reggie. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, look at this picture. Oh my gosh. This is so nice. We gotta get this into a big one where we can blow it up. They look so nice. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, this is what happiness look like. Like, look at their faces. Look at our look at their faces. You cannot tell me that Janae did not deserve this. Like look at her. She looks so beautiful. I just love them, y'all. I love them so much. Like, oh my gosh. I think this is gonna be the last picture and then he needs to kind of prepare himself for the award to place his little plaque down. But y'all, these are beautiful. So y'all, Janae and Reggie are here, and she's like, "Baby, I really have to pee." And she's like, "Are you gonna place your towel down?" And y'all, he just did, and it is so crooked. So we need to fix this. Like, how do we put this down? Let's pick it up again, and let's try to put it down better this time. Like, dang, let's place it down. Come here and place in the world. Y'all, it's so crooked. It don't even make no sense. But anyway, he's gonna look at it and she is gonna come view it. And she is like, "Baby, like you actually did it." Not with her scone in her hand. And that's her dress that she decided to wear. He's like, "Oh my gosh, we did it." And she's like, "Yeah, babe, we did it. You are a superstar now." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." And she is like, "Wow, babe, like you really did it." And they're so proud of themselves, y'all. And this look at his towel, y'all. Okay, Reggie. Okay, it's crooked, but it works. It works. It works. And so, y'all, I'm gonna let her finish eating her food, and then we're gonna try to head to our next destination because we don't want the sun to go down. Okay, guys. Janae and Reggie made it to their last destination, and this is the part where Reggie really wanted to surprise Janae, and so they pulled up, and he got on his knees, and she's like, "What's behind your back?" And he's like, "Listen, I just have some flowers for you, and you guys, I'm gonna show you this lot. I cannot wait until like the lighting goes down, but it is so gorgeous." And so y'all, he's gonna give her flowers, and so we're gonna go ahead and she's gonna accept them, and let's go ahead and just get ready. Y'all, Reggie and Janae are going to walk. She's walking, he's running. He's like, "Man, I gotta go and get ahead of her." And so he's going to meet her down here and prepare himself. Y'all, this is so pretty. He's like, "Are you coming?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm coming, babe." She's like, "How much further do we have to go?" And he's like, "Just keep going, babe. Just keep going." Guys, they made it to this point, and Janae is looking at Reggie, and she's like, "I cannot believe that you did this." And he's like, "Why do you not think that I'm capable of doing stuff like this?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "Reggie, this is really, really beautiful." And she's like, "I just cannot believe that you did this." And he's like, "Girl, come on over here." And so, y'all, this is where our proposal is going to take place. You know, Janae is just looking and she is always like, "I cannot believe that this man is really going to do this." And so he's going to call her. He's like, "Just come here." And so she's going to talk to him and just express how she feels. So she's like, "Reggie, are you sure that you want to do this? Like, look at me. Like, I'm as big as a whale." And he's like, "Babe, no, you're not. Like, what do you mean? I love you just the way you are, and why would you even call yourself that?" And he's like, "Listen, just know that I'm going to always be here for you. I spoke to your dad, and he said that everything is going to be okay." And she's like, "You spoke to my dad?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course. I spoke to him. I flew all the way to your hometown and I spoke to him and he gave me his blessing." So y'all, Reggie is like looking at her and he's like, "Listen, since the day that you came into my town, I knew that you were the one, and I just really want you to be my wife." And she's like, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Reggie, are you serious?" And she is like, he's like, "Yeah, of course." And y'all, she is so speechless. She is crying. She just cannot believe that this is really happening to her. And you guys, I don't think anyone deserved this more than Janae. Like, she really deserved this. She is just like, babe, I cannot believe it. Can I see the ring? And he's like, yeah, give me your finger. And y'all, look. Look. Guys, Reggie is so happy that Janae accepted his engagement ring. He's like, listen, babe, I love you, and just know that I'm gonna always be here. And I'm here for you. You and the baby, you guys are both mine, and I love you guys dearly. And yeah. And so y'all look at them, look at the happy couple. I'm so happy for them. So guys, Reggie's like, come on, let's go listen to the harp that I got for us. And she's like, baby, this is so nice. Like, you put so much thoughts into this. And he's like, yeah, of course I did. Like, you my girl. And he's like, do you want to dance? And she's like, yeah, of course I want to dance. And so y'all, they are gonna do a little dance to dance. So y'all, Reggie was like, baby, do you want to dance? And he's like, yeah. She's like, yeah. And y'all, look at them. They not Janae putting it down. Let me get a better angle. Yo, look at Janae. She looks so happy. She's like, yeah, that's my man. My man. They are so cute. She's like, I love you, babe. And so, guys, I am going to be ending today's episode right here. Don't forget to tell the happy couple congratulations, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.